In this session, I'm going to solve questions 9 through 16 or maybe more that are given on pages 480 through 482. If I go beyond 16, the page numbers will be from 480 to 483 or more. These questions are from test 2, section 3, and I'm using this book. Right. Just by the way, before recording, I solved these 8 problems on this sheet of paper. So you can imagine, or you will be convinced that these problems are very easy. Okay. So in case you have any problem in mathematics, statistics, SAT, GMAT, GRE, IB, any grade, or even if you are doing PhD in mathematics, you can contact me. This is my telephone number as well as WhatsApp number 00971 52 401 5331, and this is my email sbarkat at hotmail.com. So now let us begin. ABC is a triangle in which this is right angle and this angle is of 45 degrees and this AC is 8. So let us say this is 8 centimeter. The question is, what is the length of BC? Okay, now because this is an isosceles triangle, this angle measures 45, this angle also measures 45. So if I assume that BC is X, then I can say that AB is also X. Now we are dealing with a right angle triangle ABC in which this angle is a right angle and AC is the hypotenuse. I'm sure you know that hypotenuse square is equal to base square, which is X, plus perpendicular square, which is also X. Or you can say this is base, this is perpendicular, does not make any difference. Now hypotenuse is 8, so hypotenuse square will be 64, and this is x square plus x square means 2x square. Now if 2x square is equal to 64, then x square is equal to 32, and x will be equal to the square root of 32. Now 32 can be written as 16 times 2, and 16 is a perfect square of 4, so I can take it out as 4 square root of 2, and therefore D is the answer. I hope it is clear. If not, you can contact me. Question number 10 is, if square root of x divided by 2 is equal to 2 square root of 2, then what is the value of x? Okay, what I'm doing, I transfer these to the right hand side and I will get under root x on the left hand side is equal to this 2 will multiply this 2 and we will get 4 square root of 2. Now if I square both the sides to get rid of this radical sign, I will get x here. The square of 4 is 16 and the square of square root of 2 is 2. So the answer is x is equal to 32. This is the answer. Let us move on to number 11. If B is equal to 40% of A, I'll stop here for a while and I can say that B is equal to 40% of A, which is the same as B is equal to 0.4 A. Then in terms of B, 40% of 4A is equal to which of the following? Which of these? Okay, so in terms of B, 40% of 4A is equal to which one of the following? So what I do, I write it as, now well this can be written as A is equal to 1 divided by 0.4 B. I've transferred this on the left hand side. So I got A is equal to 1 divided by 0.4 B. Okay, let us find out 4a because they are talking about 4a. So 4a will be equal to 4 divided by zero point 0.4 times z. I have simply multiplied this by 4 and this by 4. So this is 4a is equal to 4b divided by zero point 0.4. Now I'll use another color and do the rest of the problem here. We are required to find 40% of 4a. Well, this is 4a. So I multiply this by zero point 0.4 of 4a. I multiply the right hand side also by zero point 0.4. So that will be zero point 0.4 times 4 divided by 0.4, and this is b. Please see. I had 4b by zero point 0.4. This is here 4b by zero point 0.4. And because I have multiplied the left hand side by zero point 0.4, so I have multiplied the right hand also by zero point 0.4. Now, zero point 0.4 gets cancelled with zero point 0.4 and we are left with 4b, which is D. The answer is D. Okay, I hope it is clear. Let us move on to question number 12. If fx is equal to 2x square plus 4, what is the value of f of 4? Well, it's easy. Replace x by 4 here and replace x by 4 here. So you will get 2x square plus 4. Now, what is the square of 4? 16. So this is 2 times 16 plus 4. What is 2 times 16? This is 32. Plus 4 will give you 36. Okay, and this is the answer. I hope it is clear. Let us now move on to number 13. Which of the following f3 plus f5 is equal to f4, f6, etc. Now, first we must find what is f3. fx is equal to 2x square plus 4 as it was in question number 12. So f of 3 would be replace x by 3 and you will get 2 times 3 square plus 4. Now what is 3 square? 3 square is 19 times 2 is 18 plus 4 is 22. Let us find f of 5. F of 5 is equal to replace x by 5 here and you will get 2 times 5 square plus 4. Well, 5 square is 25 times 2 is 50 plus 4. So this is equal to 54. What about f of 3 plus f of 5? Well, add 22 and 54. So you will get 2 plus 4 is 6 and 5 plus 2 is 7. Now, we have to find which one of these is 76. If you remember, in question number 12, we found f of 4, if you remember, and that was 36. So this is not f of 4. Let us try f of 6. Okay, f of 6 would be replace x by 6. So you will get 2 times 6 square plus 4. What is 6 square? 6 square is 36. So it is 2 times 36 plus 4. 2 times 36 is 72. 72 plus 4 is 76. So B is the answer. Well, that was question number 13. Let us move on to question number 14. Question number 14 says that the diameter of a circle is 9. This is the diameter. Which of the following is the area of this circle? Okay. Now, because the diameter is 9, the radius would be 9 divided by 2. And the area of the circle, you know, is pi r square. This is my radius. So this is equal to, what is the square of 9 by 2? The square of 9 is 8. The square of 2 is 4 times pi. So the answer is 81 by 4 pi, which is here. So that was question number 14. Let us move on to question number 15. Okay. The graph of which of the following equations is parallel to y is equal to minus 3x minus 6? All we need to see is to find which line here has the same slope as this line, namely minus 3. Okay. Now, if you take it, oh, I will write it again. I transfer 3y on the other side and 3 on the left hand side. So this 3y will become, negative 3y will become 3y is equal to x minus 3. Well, we need y, so we divide by 3. We divide this by 3 and we divide the whole of the right hand side by 3. This is 3 cancels, this is y, and this is x divided by 3 minus 3 divided by 3, which is 1, and the slope is 1 over 3, so this is not the answer. Let us take this, the second question. Okay, I am transferring this to the right hand side and I am transferring this to the left hand side. Okay, so I will get x minus 2, this 2 becomes minus 2 is equal to minus, sorry, not minus, 1 upon 3y. Okay, right. We multiply both sides by 3 to get rid of this 3. So we will get 3x here minus 6 here. 3 times x is 3x minus 3 times 2 is minus 6, and this 3 will cancel with this 3 and you will be left with y, and the slope, as you can see, is 3, and therefore this is not the equation. Let us move on to this is not the answer. Let us move on to C part, and I'm going to use blue pen for that. So what I'm doing is I transfer this to the right. So I will get 1 upon 6 y is equal to minus x plus 4. If I multiply both sides by 6 to get rid of this 6, I will get y on the left hand side is equal to minus 6x plus 24. 6 times minus x is minus 6x, and 6 times 4 is, the slope is minus c, so this is not the answer. Okay, now we consider D. Please look at this. I am transferring x to the right and I will get 1 upon 3 is equal to minus x plus 5. Okay, and this is 1 upon 3y, or I can write y upon 3. Okay, I multiply both sides by 3 to get rid of this 3. So I will get y on the left hand side is equal to minus 3x and plus 15. Okay, now this slope is minus 3, so D is the answer. D is the answer, because the slope is minus 3, the slope is minus 3. We don't have to look at the intercept. That can be different, that can be same, does not matter. It is the slope that must be equal for the two lines to be parallel to one another. Now look at it once again. This is y is equal to, this is the slope minus 3 and this is the intercept. Look at this, y is equal to minus 3x plus 15. The slope is minus 3, the y-intercept is 15, but because the slopes are same, these two lines are parallel and therefore D is the answer. I hope it is clear to you. Let us move on to number 16. How many solutions exist to the equation? Just by the way, this equation will give us 4 possibilities. Out of these 4, I will pick 2 that will be equivalent to 4. And then I will solve those 2 and I will get 2 answers. Actually, I have done it. But let me explain it to you. Plus x is equal to plus 2x minus 1. minus x is equal to 2x minus 1. I made it plus x, I made it minus x, and I did not change this. But now I'm going to change this. So minus or 2x minus 1 is equal to x, and minus times 2x minus 1 is equal to x. Right? If you look at these four equations or these four possibilities, you will see that this is the same as this. This is x is equal to 2x minus 1, and this is x is equal to 2x minus 1. So there is no difference. Similarly, if you look at this and this, you will notice that these two are also same. Why? Because if you multiply the left hand side by negative sign, you will get negative x. If you multiply the left hand side by negative sign minus 1, you will get 2x minus 1. So practically, these are not 4, actually they are 2. Namely, x is equal to 2x minus 1 and minus x is equal to 2x minus 1. Okay, if we solve this, I transfer x to the right hand side, that will become minus x, and I transfer minus 1 to the left hand side, that will become plus x. So I will get 1 is equal to, this x goes to the other side and becomes minus x. 2x minus x is 1. So this is one solution. Let us do this. Here also I transfer this to the left, negative x to the left, and this negative 1 to the right. So this minus x on the other side will become plus x, and on the right hand side I already have 2x, to 2x plus x will be 3x. This negative 1 on the left hand side will become minus 1. So x is equal to 1 divided by 3. We don't have to do it. So this is one solution and this is one more solution. So the answer is C. There are two solutions to this question. I wish you good luck, but just in case of difficulty, you can call me. This is my cell phone number 00971 52401 5331, and this is my email address sbarkat@hotmail.com. I would prefer emails, and I would appreciate if you send me your feedback so that I may improve this system. Thank you so much. Wish you good luck.